Hey guys, well, Veggie has been a very good show lately, and it has died now, and seems like they aren't making any more episodes. On a Saturday, I was at a yard sale, and there are many copies of God Wants Me to Forgive Them with the FBI warning, and the one without the FBI warning that's pretty hard to find, because, so at the yard sale I saw God Wants Me to Forgive Them VHS, and then it it had long reels like a recorded VHS, and it had on the back without the FBI warning, and then since it didn't really have a label, I thanked them for it in kind of a silly way. And then when I rushed home to watch it, it took 5 minutes to start, and then because it must have been in pretty bad condition or damaged or something, and then the tape began, and then everything had the same thing, of course, and then had a good lesson in it. It was a good episode with God, with the we can forgive others when we make the same choice multiple times, and then it had the pretty cool short, the Forgive-O-Matic, and then after a while, it for a few minutes it just showed a black screen, and then it showed the intro once again, and then Bob was on the countertop and mentioned about Marco, who when he got furious by his sister, he could kill her, and then he'd be killed too, and then Bob was shocked by that letter, and then Larry and then no the it cuts to a scene where it's similar in God's People, where the groups of rats sing their theme song, and then Rosie throws a snake to chase the tree away, and then at the end of the song, the tree jumps into lava instead of water, and then while they're continuing on, they bump into Junior Asparagus, and then Tommy and Rosie fall off and fall to pieces, and then Pog Grape's like, "We must have hit Junior Asparagus," and then as that Asparagus came out, he got upset, and then the cuts to a hospital where Scallion 1, who's voiced by Phil Vischer, he's a doctor, and then he mentions and then apologizes to everyone that he was dead, and then that Asparagus furiously beats Pog Grape to death, and then including my Grape too, and then Bob and Larry were shocked and disturbed about that film, and then Bob gets shocked that QWERTY's gone, and so QWERTY just falls on the countertop, and then he falls onto Bob and Larry, and then eats them, and then he cuts a pitch, and then he shows a picture on a screen reading, "Remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much," and then that's just how the tape ended. No credits, nothing at all. I was so shocked by it. I felt like it was a nightmare or something, and I didn't even know what I was thinking, so I was so afraid of scary stories and killing people when they've done something wrong, so I decided to throw away that tape and decided to give up the hunt for the Veggie Tales God Wants Me to Forgive Them tape without the FBI warning. So there was this German accented boy, and he was singing the visual theme song, and then he traded. I gave him some of my Veggie DVDs or episodes or whatever that aren't so good, and then he thanked me for them, and then I saw the news reading that Marco committed suicide, and then the police sirens are after him to kill him. And so, as I get tangled up in the film strip, I was working on a project. Well, I didn't even know where I was going, so I get swept away onto Quebec, and then I was shocked and didn't even know what I was knowing. Remember, God made you special, and He loves you very much.